Hi everyone, this is Ivan from the Master Bundles team and welcome everybody visiting our new webinar with a great topic today. We are going to discuss the presentation templates business and we have a special guest today. This is RRGraph Studio. Personally, I am I was waiting this webinar for a long time. I guess you will enjoy all the information that I think is very useful for the beginners and even experienced creators of the presentation templates. So we'll be waiting just for 1-2 minutes more for everyone who wanted to participate in our webinar. I mean watching our webinar, asking their questions, and we will start. But before this, there are some things to discuss with you guys because I'm sure during today's webinar some of you visiting us for the first time, our YouTube channel, our marketplace. So let me tell you more about Master Bundles. So let me share my screen and we'll check the short presentation of Master Bundles Marketplace. And if you will have any questions, feel free to ask them during the webinar without any hesitation. Okay, here we go. I hope you guys can see my screen, so I hope I won't bother you for very long, just 2-3 minutes of short explanation and we're ready to go. First of all, the Master Bundles is the marketplace that focused on creating, sharing, selling the bundles products. The bundle is just a collection, might be small, might be big, collection of the digital graphic products that you might be interested in using in any business related to the internet marketing or other stuff in the media. So the benefit of our marketplace, that people who are visiting us mostly interested in buying the products in the big packages, but still at the same time you can sell the products one by one. And as you see on our slide, we think that selling design should be easy, and it is really easy if you know the proper steps how to sell it. And with the support of the Master Bundles, you can forget about thinking a lot about technical side of the digital marketing, about technical side of preparing your description, previews, because our managers and our team going to teach you on the webinars, on the videos on the YouTube channel, and also in our blog articles. So make sure you visit in the Master Bundles website today and check our blog, check some products. Maybe you will be able to find some related products to you that you are selling on other marketplace and create your account today. Why so? Because we can provide you with a great advertisement and our commission is just 50%. So be sure that once you place in the products with us, more than 55,000 people will see your product in our mail outs. And there are many people visiting our website during the day, and all of your products have a chance to be featured at our homepage. About the payments and about the profit that you can get, we have the specific and special requirements for the withdrawal, but it's very tasty and very comfortable for every designer, like my personal opinion, because you can request the payout once you reach the $50. Doesn't matter what day of the month, you can request it once the minimum amount is in your balance. And if more than 10,000 customers visit your bundle and only 1% buying it for $29, as you can see the calculations on the screen, you can earn around $1,450. Just an example, but it's real. And if you ask me what kind of products can I sell at the Master Bundles, at this screen you can see many topics, many types of the products that you can sell, such as fonts, photo deals, WordPress themes, presentation templates that we are going to discuss today, illustrations and other graphics. The uploading procedure is very simple. We have the page called Sell Your Deal, and it's very easy to navigate. It takes around 5-6 steps to upload your products. It's about the previews, it's about the zip archive, short description, and a couple pictures, Pinterest, Facebook. If you have more pictures, feel free to add even up to 28 preview images. Just don't forget to choose the category of your file and the type of design that you are uploading. Here we go. You can see on your screen all these tabs. Make sure that our uploading form was updated recent month. So some features might look different, but it still works the same and works perfectly. As you can see on the screen, my favorite part, this is me, my manager. If you're interested in working with the master bundles, feel free to contact us with the email that you see on your screen right now. And here we go. After this webinar, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll be glad to answer your questions. And right now, I think this is the right moment, and all the people who wanted to watch our webinar already visited our stream, our live stream, and our speaker Ulfah Alifah have already waiting for us for that 5 minutes, and I would like to share the word to Ulfah and finally start our webinar. Please enjoy. Ulfah, good evening. It's evening time for you. Letting you speak. You are on our screen right now. Please tell a couple words about yourself, and you're welcome to start your webinar. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Okay, thank you, Ivan. Before I introduce myself, let me say thankful for Master Bundle, especially for Ivan as the part of the Master Bundle team. Yes, thank you for the great opportunity for me, and especially I represent for RRGraph Design. I really thank you so much for this opportunity for me to fill this free webinar around the world. And this is the wonderful moment for me. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us of today's webinar presented by Master Bundle. Okay, my name is Ulfah Alifah. You just can call me Ulfah. Yeah, I'm a self-taught digital marketer specializing in SEO and also UX writing and business development. Yeah, and I moved to this beautiful city of Malang from Indonesia, and I have been working for 1 year at RRGraph Design. And in RRGraph Design, I can improve my skill and build the relationship between me and also the team, also the clients, and add the core value to have a collaborative team. Okay. All right, now I will present about the topic entitled, okay, I will start to share screening. Okay, is it the right time, Ivan, for me to show my PowerPoint?
Sure. Feel free to share your screen.
Okay, yes. Yes. Can you see my file on your screen, guys? Okay. Okay. Okay, so before I start to presenting about the main topic today, so let me introduce first about the RRGraph Design. But hey guys, do you know about RRGraph Design? I guess all of you have already know us. But if you are not familiar with RRGraph Design, just don't worry. I will introduce about my company that focus on presentation design and visual communication. Okay, so the topic today that that we focus to implement and also to share for you. I will discuss about presentation template success with RRGraph. But don't think that we will just share about okay, wait, about the success story of my agency. No, but in here, I promise to myself, to you, to give the inspirational story, the inspirational experience that we have been struggle to build this agency for 5 years, right? And also, I will give you some tips about how to creating product for people. So I guess, the people in here that see this webinar are mostly designers, graphic designers, whether freelancers or maybe the employee of one of the agency of graphic design, website design, and anything. So just stay tuned, don't go anywhere, right? Okay. Okay, but before we jump out to the introduction, so let me tell you first about the background of this presentation itself. Why I brought this topic to you? Why? Okay, so the first thing that I need to tell you is mostly we need to know how to create product for people, because we need to know about how to create product for people based on the audience need, based on the customers need, and many more, right? And also the last topic, I also share about the tips, the benefits about how working as a freelance designer and also working as employee. So there's nothing wrong if you working as a freelance designer, where or maybe you working in a company. That's nothing wrong with that. So I will give you the strategy to get you understand about creating product for people, whether you are a freelance worker or employee worker. Okay, so let's start now. This free webinar, the topic is presentation template success with RRGraph Design. Okay. Okay. Yes. So we will open this presentation with the success story and the overview about our agency. Okay. So RRGraph Design, we are a team that consists of 50 employees or professional designers that focus on PowerPoint, presentation design, and visual communication. And the total number of our project that our designer made during these years are about 3,500 projects. Okay. Okay. So just simple. So RRGraph in the past started with 3 college guys who experimented with PowerPoint. Yeah, we were a freelance designer at the past. Yeah, and now we have the bigger studio, and you can see in the photo that you can see the different growing of our agency. Like the old office, this is in 2018, till around 10 until 14 people. And this is in 2019, RRGraph has grown with almost 40 employees with new office. Okay, so we can next. Okay, this is the short timeline, about our history. So we started created RRGraph at the first just in community and our designer freelancers. It is out of expectation that we can grow this agency with some people, with many teams, with different division. Yeah, it is just out of expectation. But I guess all of you, if you have a confidence to reach your goals, everything will be possible if you feel confident. And okay, in 2013, so we just getting started to join Envato market to sell our product. And then in 2015, we grow with 5 teams, and the name of RRGraph Design was created in that time. And we started with opening the presentation service instead of selling the product in the marketplace. And in 2018, yeah, we more growth with 14 teams, and then RR created. So RR is the marketplace, is our own marketplace to sell our product and also to upload our project, designers for portfolio, and everyone feel free to access our slide. Yeah, to download free templates or premium templates. Yes, that all units are in there. Okay, in 2019, RRGraph have 30 teams and have the bigger studio. Okay, so after this, I will tell Ivan to show one video about the overview of our agency. Okay, so in 2020, finally, we have 50 teams, and also we built a new product about our outlet add-ins. And I will also tell you about the add-in itself later on. Okay, this is our new product, RSL add-in. This is our new innovation in this year. Okay, so hey Ivan, can you help me to show my video? Maybe we can show our audience how is the situation, okay, how the condition of RRGraph right now. Okay. Okay. Do I need Okay. Yes, thank you, Ivan, for helping me to show that video. Okay, guys. So the video that you saw recently is that's my agency RRGraph right now. So you can see that there are so many employees here working and talking and also smiling, everything. Yeah, you can see by yourself, right? Okay. So I will continue for the next slide. Okay. Okay. Outside we have our marketplace RS Slide. So RRGraph is our brand, is our agency, and RS Slide is our marketplace to sell some product for people that would like to find a lot of beautiful templates for their projects. You can you can enter RS Slide and also download it as as you want. Okay. And about brand art is our store name. When we sell our product outside, we sell our product in outside. We also sell our product in several third-party marketplaces like Canva and Envato, Creative Market, and especially master bundles. Okay. We have the name of our store, that is brand art. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, this is our new product in this year. It is add-ins. So add-ins can help designers, especially for freelance designers or anything, non-designers. All of you guys can access this add-in through your PowerPoint software. Okay, I will also show you the video how to install it on your PowerPoint. It's suitable for any devices like Mac, Microsoft, or PowerPoint Online. So this is really easy step how to install it. And there are some features that you can see in the app in itself, like you can click the template section and you will find a lot of single slides like infographic and also the diagrams. You can just by single click, you can use it, you can modify it, you can drag and drop it as you want. You also will have the 3D assets like 3D elements like stock photo. Okay, so you don't need to open the new tab on your web browser. For example, you open the photo stock like Succes or Unsplash, so you can just access this add-in and also click at the bottom icon at the bottom of the section. You can find the photos, the stock photos, just by typing one keyword like businessman or maybe digital marketing, and there are a lot of sourceful image that you can see in your screen. Okay, for next. Okay, so what products do we sell? Also, okay, this is enough for me to explain about the overview of RRGraph Design. So we start to enter the main topic that we will discuss and really important, really necessary for you to know. Okay, so in this webinar, I also want to inspire all of you guys to know how to create product for people, how we analyze the market, how we create the product before we implement about the design. So what kind of steps before we implement that, and also how we analyze the market and many more. Okay, but the question is, what about freelance designers? That almost of the freelance designers, about 90% of them, working alone with less team or maybe not at all. how can about freelancing designer can create a product or maybe create a strategy. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You can, whether you are a freelance designer or employee designer in an agency, still all of you guys can create the product for people. But what I want to highlight in this presentation, if you want to expand your business, maybe if you want to spread your product, you want to have some team to help you, we can help you with that. So you are come in the right place now. We will tell you some tips about how about our workflow, about the benefits of having some teams to help you design many products without any hassle. Okay, to save your time and energy. So you will get it in this section. Okay, so what products do we sell? Okay, so in RRGraph, we have 3 products. The presentation templates are our main product. And also the second is our design services. And the third is our asset library at IMS. Okay, so what is the right way to focus on your team? Okay, okay, like I said before, it's not something wrong when you are working as a freelance designer, you have no team, don't be sad, because it depends on your goals. Actually, if you want to spend your time to decide about, okay, I think I just want to be a designer without a team. Yes, that's okay. That's very okay. Maybe you want to spend your time to gain your additional fee for buying some snack, maybe, or spend your free time to improve your skill. Yes, but it's a different story when your goal is want to build a bigger business, to expand your business. Maybe, yeah, maybe you wanna push yourself up from your competitors. Maybe you wanna be like RRGraph Design. Yes, we can help you with that. So this is the first thing that you need to know about our strategy that we implement during 5 years. Okay, so what is the right way to focus on your team? Okay, to make our team more focused, first we divided our team into several roles. And okay, before I explain it more deep, I just want to give a short note for all of you guys that it's not only if you want to have more team, you don't necessarily
We have technical issues with the net. Sorry for that. We'll come back just in a couple seconds.
Okay, okay. Sorry for the bad connection. It it has normal again. Okay, so I can continue this presentation. So once again, I will repeat my explanation before. You don't necessarily to apply the job like maybe you want to join another designers or right that. So don't be confused. You can you can join with another freelancing designer that has similar project. Like for example, you are a presentation freelancing designer, and you can access maybe the outsourcing freelancing platform, or maybe you have the good relationship, you have several networking that has similar project with you, and you can ask them to join you. And yeah, that's really good idea, right? Yeah, because our group in the past is just we're just also the freelance designer started with 3 college students, and they didn't think that it will be so amazing like right now. Okay. Nah, okay. So the first thing that we prepare to implement our agency or successful strategy for this agency, we break down the 4 roles in here. The first right, the product analyst has the responsibility to analyze the design trend demand, like the scope, like the trends. So because year by year, the trend is really change. Okay. So as the product analyst, you need to be you need to have high analytical thinking, because you are responsible to analyze some trends in maybe design trends in 2022, like maybe Memphis design, minimalist, and also neomorph design are really popular nowadays, right? And also you need to analyze the competitors, your competitors maybe, because you need to improve your product, your quality of your product, and the usability of your product for your competitors, right? Besides that, you can analyze the market traffic, whether you need to analyze your own traffic, your competitors' traffic, and also algorithm and many more. Okay, I think you are not, I think all of you guys, you are not really confused about the job desk of the product analyst, okay? Especially for UX designers. Yeah, the product analysis is a must thing that they must have as a graphic or UX designer, okay? And the second, in my agency, there is a product designers. Of course, their responsibility is to produce more and more the product. Yeah, making the presentation templates until they feel hungry. Okay, just joking. Okay, and the third role is product manager. Of course, product manager need to monitoring some of the team in a broader team. So every team needs product manager to giving the product briefing, to monitor the production progress and evaluating the tasks, and also the advocate the customer, between customer and also the team. Yes, that's the responsibility of the product manager. Okay, and the last is about the marketing team. Of course, digital marketing have to promoting the product that we have by digital ads, like optimizing website for like SEO or SEM, and also optimize the social media and email marketing, campaign, and many more. Okay, next, that's the first strategy you need to do if you want to expand your business and you wanna have some team. The first thing to do, you need to break down, you need to make your own team. You need to decide who is capable person that to be the product analyst or product designer, product manager, marketing. Yeah, it depends on your needs, right? Okay, the second, the correct management of tasks in creating process. Okay, so in the previous slide, it's more about the roles itself, right? And the second is about the tasks, about our workflow or working workflow in creating, in implementing our strategy in the product itself. Okay, we said, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we have 4 stages that we need to do to give the successful process of work performance between the leader and the team. So the first one, we need to set the target first. If you ever hear about OKR system, right? Okay, yes, that's the strategy that we use. We set the target quarterly for 1 year. So there will be four quarter in 1 year, and we set the target one by one. So the benefits of setting the target itself is to give the measurement goals for your team, between team and also the leader, in order to make one the objective to give the successful target for your agency, for your goals, for your product, for your business, right? Okay. So importantly, you need to make this action plan first, because by setting this action plan, you and your team can understand what the action you can do for the next. That in the measurement way, in targeting way, so it can make you easier to tracking your progress and also make the improvement, to revise your action plan. Yeah, that's the advantages by setting the target quarterly. It's up to you. It depends on your needs too. Okay. And the second, the activity, the usual activity that we always do before we working, like making presentation template. Oh, so we cannot do that without providing well documented. I mean before we just go with our implementation, we need to get the short briefing or product requirements, like about, okay, so this week we need to create one product, maybe the medical product. So the product manager or maybe the leader will deliver the requirements, like the style, like the scope you need to make a medical product, like that. So I think this short briefing is very essential before you start working. Okay, and the third is, of course, to create an action plan and to make the easy tracking the production process and the scheduling our responsibility, your team responsibility. You can use task manager tool like ClickUp, Trello, or Notion. Okay, so there are so many task manager tool to help you scheduling your responsibility, to tracking your progress, like that. And the last is, you can evaluate the product result. Of course, it is not it's more than everything. The fourth strategy is evaluating the product result. So what is the goal of evaluating the product? Okay, we can improve the product quality. Maybe we can make the improvement for the next production, and also not only for production, but the improvement of your team management itself. Okay. Okay, the next. Okay, I think this is the last point that may be the most useful thing that I need to share to you is how to create product for targeted audience. Okay, so there are two ways how we create products for targeted audience, right? Okay, so the first is you need to know about the market demand research, like analyzing the style, the scope, and the colors. And the market demand research itself has been break down into two ways. They are internal research and also external research. Okay. As a designers, not only for product analysts, not only for product manager or marketing, but a graphic designer, a freelancing designer, or employee designer, anything, you need to know about market demand research. You need to have the high critical thinking and high collaboration with another team, because it's not about yourself, it's about the users, it's about the people, right? We create product for people, not for yourself. Okay. Okay, so the market demand research, they are internal research and also external research. So internal research, usually we research from the result of our product sales and traffic. So like we said before, as a product analyst or non-product analyst, need to analyze some traffic, the algorithm of the website of your product. That's internal research. And about the external research, it's a bit similar with the first, but external means that you analyze the product traffic or sellers from your competitors or global, so that you know what you need to do in the future by knowing your competitors' traffic and the progress, so that you can make the improvement for yourself. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is the main part is about production fundamentals. Okay, at the first we explained to you that it is important for you guys to have a high analytical in analyzing some design trend, some scope, some users need. You need to know about the users behavior first, because you cannot make the design like, oh, that's up to me to make this design. Oh no, that's not like that. You have to know about the segmentation, the behavior, the demographic, also about the ages, the gender, and also there are so many little things that you need to know about this, because it's about user. User always see your design. Instead you want to increase your profit, you just fulfilling the user's need first, outside your business, maybe outside your profit. Yeah, because in this digital era, users tend to be informed through the internet, right? Especially in this pandemic global. So some people tend to do the activities in home and working remotely. So I think it is the best way for you to start increasing your sense of digital product for your people, right? Okay, because there are so many sources, there are so many products that people can access in the internet, and they really need to buy some product, not only presentation design, maybe the product like drink, food, and many more. So it's necessary to adjust, I mean, to know about their desire, about their, yeah, their needs like that. And the first fundamentals of the production that we implement is more technical. It's more like the responsibility of the graphic designer, UX designer, or anything. If you want to create a design, a project, don't forget about the hierarchy of the design fundamentals, hierarchy or the fundamentals of the design, like good usability, content efficiency, good readability, legibility, and quality. And I will explain one by one. Start from good usability. Okay, so usability in general, usability means that the clarity of the design, like it's about the typography, it's about the widescreen, about the visual like that, and also the efficiency, readability, and actually the second point, like content efficiency, good readability, and legibility are almost the similar included in usability. But in PowerPoint, we break down into 5 fundamentals. It's different with maybe like website design, right? It's more specific, like good usability in PowerPoint, like we hope that the people that use our presentation product can access them anywhere, and like can modify it, and they can use it as their needs. Like maybe a businessman try to find out the business presentation. Yeah, they just searching and browse the business category, maybe for presentation project or anything. And it's different story when the doctor, the medical workers, or anything, medical student who needs to present their project in their in their company, in their university. They can find out the medical template as it depends on the category they need. Okay, that's the usability. Okay. Uh, besides of the usefulness of the presentation based on the category, the usability can be about the typography, the colors, and also the white space, like I said before, and also the visual element that people can understand, can read more, especially for disability people. So it is a good idea when you improve the usability itself with with the people that have a disability, or maybe they cannot maximize their the ability to understand what they hear, what they seeing, or anything. Okay, that's the good usability. And about the content efficiency, okay, it's almost the similar with the first one, like good usability. Efficiency means that, so the first goal of making a presentation design is helping people to reduce their time and also reduce their energy, right? Like you don't need to create presentation from scratch. Okay, you don't need that. Okay, it can avoid your dizziness, your maybe you face several deadlines, especially in this at the end of the year. There are so many reporting day for you guys that working in a corporate or agency. Maybe you find a lot of deadlines, and also, yeah, so why not, if you instead you create your PowerPoint by yourself, and yeah, it takes time and energy. You can You can use like ready fresh PowerPoint template from another marketplace, because there are so many platforms that we can access to get to get to get the ready presentation without any hassle, right? That the efficiency, like we have provide like placeholder. Maybe you want to add some pictures on the PowerPoint. Yeah, that's already provided in there. And also we also create the infographic, because many businessmen need presentation that contains of many infographic like diagrams, charts, yeah, in order to show their data visualization. They want to show the analytical data like traffic or like anything. So that's the example of knowing about the user's need. That's for the example, right? And maybe about the digital marketer there that want to present about the social media result. We also provide the slide that contains of the social media section like that. That's the content efficiency. And about the good readability, yeah, it's it's not different with the first and the second one. The good readability means that about the typography, the typography, and also the copywriting or anything. So all of you maybe find a lot of example of bad copy but good readability, right? On maybe you find a lot of maybe like banner with good copy but they have a bad readability. That's okay. We need to balance. We need to balance. We have a good copy and also good readability. So you can adjust. We try to adjust the typography, like maybe the simple font like Poppins, maybe like anything. As long as people can read our message, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. And the content legibility is also, there's a correlation between the readability and the legibility. Legibility means that easy to understand. Easy to understand, yeah, because like in the before a previous explanation, that if we if we have a good copy but a bad, like maybe bad readability with bad typography, yeah, people cannot understand. People still cannot understand whether your copy is really awesome or anything. Okay, the legibility means that easy to understand. And the last one, yeah, it's very essential about the visual quality. It's about the colors, about the contrast, and also about the use of the white space, the deliverance of the design element, of the object, and also the background, like that. I think all of you, especially designers, have already know about the visual quality. Okay, that's enough for production fundamentals. Okay, so before we jump out to the conclusion, because the main point, the important point is also be placed in the conclusion. So before that, I want to show you a production reels. Okay, so this is the example of our products. Like, yeah, there are so many like charts, also the image placeholder, the mock-ups, and also the diagram. It's about the usability. So people don't need to think more to use their energy to think about, oh, okay, I'm really confused how we design the slide, because there are so many styles. Oh, don't worry, we have all of that in your hand, like this. Okay, instead of we have a production reels, there always be the best one, right? So this is our best selling product. Is 2022 essentials. Yeah, it is the second version. It's about the multi-purpose presentation template. So multi-purpose means that you can use it anything for many occasions. Anything you can use it for medical, for business, for design, for marketing, anything. And why we prefer choosing this item as a best selling template? Yeah, because this item has 167 sellers just in 2 months, and the ratings for this item is 5. Okay. Okay, we jump off to the conclusion. Okay, the first, I will mention to conclusion. You will get to important things through this webinar. There are two important things. The first one is we create product for people with perfect buying experience based on their need. Yes, of course. As a presentation designer, as a graphic designers, we also implementing the knowledge of the user experience. Yeah, okay. Okay, so for graphic designer, it's important to have the analytical skill, like maybe you need to research your user's need, your scope, their scope, like that. Okay, instead of you can design and focus more. And also you need to know about the design hierarchy, like colors, typography, minimalist. And one of my favorite like designer expert maybe is Steve Jobs from Apple. Yes, from Apple. I mean the creator of Apple, the Steve Jobs. Yes, most of designers in here implement their concept about the minimalist and the difference between the object and also the element, all the elements like that, and the balancing of using the white space. Okay, and the second one, okay, and collective person can help freelancers work together as a team. Like I said before, that it's nothing wrong when you wanna working alone or working together. It's not hard actually. So we represent RRGraph Design will give you one tips how to develop, how to expand your business from scratch. Yeah, it's just simple about the consistency, about your belief. Yes, because there's nothing impossible when you have one goals that you want to reach, right? If you have more confidence and also have the capability to grow your business, and also working as a team, you have a good collaboration team. Yeah, everything will be possible to reach, because yeah, a group were just 3%. If you it's anything. It's up to you if you don't believe me or not, but that's the real fact. From 3% at the similar skills, they are a designer, freelancer designers, just a college student, and then there will be a founder that have so many teams, so many people that they develop until RRGraph can be the big agency that focus on presentation design. So the one things for you, especially for freelancing designers, if you want to work together as a team, you can you can go outside on, maybe you can meet your networking, you look for the person or people that have similar frequency, like similar skill in creating a project design. Yes, you can make a collective people that consists of the similar person with similar skills, Yes, that really helps a lot to make the starts, to make the first begin to develop your business together. Yes, that's the point, and I hope you guys can get the valuable and the positive tips, the positive things from me. Yeah, I think this is enough. And don't worry, during this presentation, Ivan will help me to collect all the questions, and we will have one time to answer the question, and if Ivan will broke that question to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here and
Okay,
I'm
Ivan.
ready to help you with the questions. Guys,
Okay.
hi again. Is if you haven't asked your question yet in the chat, that's the right moment to ask them. But we already have a couple questions in our chat, and Ulfa, I will be really glad if you answer them. Okay,
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
help you. Then let me read the question for you.
Okay. So what
Uh,
is your question?
yeah, the first question: what is the biggest challenge in creating products for marketplaces? Let's mark the one or two biggest challenges.
Okay. What is the biggest challenges? Okay. Okay, Ivan, thank you for your questions. That's really a good question. Okay, what is the biggest challenge in creating product in marketplace? Is the first one is making, of course, is making products that are right on target according to market demands, because you know that fulfilling the users and market needs is really hard, because that's why I explained to you, as I explained to you that having a critical high analytical thinking is so rare, right? So the goals of having a high analytical thinking is to find out, to analyze the target according to market demand. But that's the first tackle that we face. And the second, um, we need to do in-depth and complex research, right? And there are so many heads in here with different opinion, right? And yeah, to make, to make the different opinion become one ideas is really save energy. I mean, really take the energy. It's very challenging. Like most of us also face like creative block. Yeah, this is you know about a creative block, right? This is the condition where suddenly we lose our ideas, lack of ideas and creativity, and also the creativity that we made, right? And of course, it's the usual problems that maybe designer face, and also maybe the content writer face. Yeah. And due to the several conditions such as health problems also, and the surrounding environments is too crowded. Yeah. That's the answer. And how about you? Is it clear or
Yeah,
not?
personally, I totally agree with you.
Okay.
And I guess we will pick up the topic in our future tutorials. The one of the most important things to do before you're creating products, I totally agree with Ulfa, is to make an analysis.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Ulfa, for answering this question. Oh, we have one
Okay.
more question. Uh,
Okay, one more question. What is that?
in the marketplace, will newcomers
Yes.
now have the same opportunities as the old authors?
Okay, so I will repeat your question. So will newcomers?
Have the same chances as the old authors
Oh,
on the marketplace?
oh, okay. It depends. Um, it depends on the marketplace algorithm and regulation. Yes, but the newcomers actually have the similar chance with the old customer, right? Right, that because there are so many some marketplaces that set their product pages more profitable for old authors, and some other marketplaces do the opposite.
If
Is
you
that
let
clear?
me, if you let me, I would like also add my part.
Okay.
For master bundles,
Mm-hmm.
we are as a marketplace. We welcome every
Mm-hmm.
newcomer, and if you are a newcomer and you are looking for the marketplace to start
Okay.
working, we would recommend the master bundles, since even newcomers and their products, we have no moderation of the author, but we have the simple moderation of your product. And even if you make some mistakes with the product, our managers will contact you, help you, and provide you tips how to fix these issues, so you 100% sure you pass the moderation and your product published. Thank you, Ulfa, for answering this question. Sorry for also
Okay.
adding my part to this.
Okay. You're welcome. Yes.
Here's the
Mhm.
question also is about the error graph. What are
Oh,
your
yes.
business plans for 22?
For 22.
Yeah, for 2022, for the next year, what's your plans as an in a error
Oh,
graph?
this is all the biggest plans for the future. Okay, we will try to package our presentation template product more creatively and innovatively, of course, yes. And the second, we also want to expand our products to other categories such as a print design and also the graphic stocks like that. So because as you know, we just create a presentation and also the 3D asset like that, and hopefully in the future we can provide so many categories like graphic stocks. Just stay tuned. Yeah, just stay tuned, RRGraph. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
And for now, the last question. Um,
Okay.
I often create presentations for my clients from very different spheres. Could you give me a few tips on how to personalize my presentations? What to take into account?
Okay. Okay. That's very good questions. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for the answer of the question number 4, you can personalize by learning more deep, yeah, about your client brand guideline and identity, like color brand, like business approach, and many more. And also, you can spend your specific time to learn more about your company profile, their company profile. I mean, that's to answer for number 4.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ulfa, for answering these questions, guys. If you are not with us right now, but you're watching this recorded video after the live webinar, make sure to
Okay.
jump into the description, and you will be able to find, first of all, the web page of the error graph, the link in the description. The second, make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel and ask your questions in the comment section even after the webinar. And also you will be able to find our community link of the Facebook. Join our community. There is a post with the it will be the post with the links on tutorials how to install the add-in that Ulfa presented today. We believe these tools are very useful, and with a big pleasure we will share these links how you can use them. Plus, if you have some questions below this post, you can ask your questions, and we'll ask Ulfa to answer your questions even after the webinar.
Okay.
Let me thank you, Ulfa, for visiting us today.
Okay.
I
Yes,
was
you're welcome.
listening the webinar from the first second till the end, and it was bunch of useful tips that if I would be designer of the presentation templates, I would glad to use them and maybe create even my personal team. And
Okay. Yes.
I can guess we can suggest our viewers if there are some people who still working as a freelancer. If you are still working as a freelance author and you're looking for a
Yes.
team and you have any questions about this, feel free to contact RRGraph and they will help you to build your team and
Yes.
Maybe we'll see more information about it in the future, and we will 100% invite you to our webinar again, Ulfah. Thank you for all the information
Okay.
you provided us today.
Yes. Okay. I want to say also thank you for your this brilliant chance for me to give this valuable topic, right?
Then
Yes.
thank you. We together with Ulfah won't bothering you anymore. Make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel, click the like button, and check the description. For today, we are saying a goodbye to you. Wait for the notification with the more useful videos, and bye bye.
Bye bye. See you guys. See you on the next moment.
See.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you on the next webinar. Bye.